when we threaten that roll through, your partner has a choice. The choice is either get reversed and end up on bottom, and you saw that when you end up on bottom off of that reversal, you end up in a really, really bad position where you don't really have much of a guard, or he can relinquish the whizzer and post a hand on the floor, in which case sweeping him will be difficult because he has that base of support out wide. However, because the whizzer came out, we'll be able to take our training partners back. There's one key to taking your training partners back with this move, okay? And you have to, it basically comes down to ear to back. If you can put your ear on your training partner's back, he won't be able to stop you from taking the back. Okay, so we typically tend to use the terminology ETB, okay, or the acronym ETB. Whenever we hear ETB, just means ear to back, okay? So if you hear me say ETB, I'm just referring to ear to back. So that's the main thing with this technique, is getting your ear to your training partner's back, okay? And I'll explain why. So we're in that same situation here, okay, where we came in with either one of the grips that we saw previously, okay? Your training partner, okay, has a whizzer in place, and you saw that if he keeps the whizzer in, we're going to roll him like we saw in the previous techniques. So naturally, as your training partner feels that they're going over, very often they're going to post that hand. Right when you hear the audible noise of your training partner's hand posted, or you're just sensitive to the fact that the whizzer has come out, you feel the whizzer come out, you feel that resistance that you're not able to roll him any further. Right from here, my hand goes from tight waist to the near side rib cage. So I take my hand from the far side on the waist, I bring it to the near side, and I just post it on his ribs. And I use that to pop my head out, and I look up at the ceiling as I sit up, and I put my ear to my training partner's back. Right when I put my ear to my training partner's back, we catch the far hip, and we start coming up to our knees. So I post my hand on the floor, and we start coming up and start exposing our training partner's back. Now we're in our chest to back, okay, behind the elbows situation. Why the ear to back is so important is if, say for example, I got into this position, I went to roll my training partner through, he posted the hand, and from here, I look to come up with my head facing down towards the floor. So let's rotate towards the camera. Let's say, for example, I got his hand posted on the mat, and from here, I chose to start coming up this way. If he stays with his hands on the mat, yes, I'll be able to come up and take his back. But if he doesn't, he's going to put the whizzer back on. And now from here, it's not the worst position in the world, but we're still in this whizzer versus underhook battle, okay? There's a lot of options for us here as the underhook player, but it's not what we wanted. We had an easy route to the back, okay, and we lost it because we just didn't do one thing, okay? If we just did this one thing differently, we would have taken the back easily. And your partner would not have been able to stop you taking the back, okay? So as I roll him and he posts the hand, rather than coming up to our elbow facing the mat, we just post on the ribs and we look up at the ceiling, and I just put my ear right here on my partner's back. So now from here, when he goes to put the whizzer on, he can never get it. The best he can get is an overback grip. Okay, reverse overback. So right from here, this can't stop me from taking his back. Okay, when he tries to stop me from taking his back, I just drive everything forward, and now from here, okay, we're behind him and ready to come on top. Okay, so from the other side, we come through, I threaten that roll through, he posts the hand goes to the rib cage, head pops out, and we just put our ear on his back. Okay, and this should be a very quick instinct, okay? As soon as I feel his hand touch the floor, we just whip up into this position here. Right when I whip up, best he's gonna get here is he tries to put a whizzer back on, he'll never be able to get it, and we just drive everything up towards the head. And now from here, okay, we're behind them and in good position. So ear to back. The second that your training partner decides, okay, I don't want to go over, I post that hand, he's relinquishing the whizzer, it's a clear opportunity to go to the back. Main thing is, you look up at the ceiling, you put your ear on his back, get to ensure that you actually get behind him. All right, guys, now let's look at third direction, okay, coming up in the opposite direction. Let's say, for example, we are in this underhook scenario. okay? And maybe I attempted to roll my training partner in this direction, okay? But either one, he posted the